Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Derail Valley. I'm your host Nexxus, and today's going to be a multi-phasic test. We're going to test how fast is too fast when we're cornering, and we're going to start that test right away by largely by seeing how well the train is going to perform when we're not on board. It's only going about 20 around this, and I want to see if it's going to hold up or if it's going to derail. Is 20 too fast on a corner like this, or can we go faster? Why don't you stick around for the intro and come back and let's find out. Alright, so I've given the train some juice and jumped back on board, and now we're going through a siding, which is, in theory, not supposed to be going over 20 miles per hour, or, well, in your case, 20 kilometers per hour. The train is actually still set into go mode. We should actually get up there, because I don't necessarily want to derail this train. Come on. Now see, this kind of broken stuff right here, that's got to be fixed, devs. Like, that's unacceptable. I'm still getting kind of thrown out of the train. So, I'm going to slow you down. Alright, so it appears the 22 kilometers per hour through a switch is okay, but we'll be picking up speed here in a minute. I'd like to make sure we're through the switch completely before we just decide to, throw it all away. Alright, I think we should be good. Alright, so the thing in question is how fast is too fast, and what is the correct speed that we can actually go around corners with a full load? Well, we're going to find out. So, we are at 40 kilometers per hour, and I'm already hearing the grind. If we slow down a little bit and try and keep it at 40, it might be alright. No. We need to not go any faster than that. This is not going to be good. But we're about to find out how fast is too fast. 50 kph. The brakes are applied. And it's just, there's too many cars and we're going downhill. Almost 60. 55. We're at 60 kph with 9 loaded cars on board. We're just past 60. There's the derail. Okay. Oh. Well, I'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely to see you again. So, as you can see, we're back at another station. Perhaps this time we are at an oil station. So we've got 5 oil cars, or tankers, however you want to refer to them, on board. And we know now that we can only take those other corners at about, well, I wouldn't even push 60. Because just after 60, we was coming around that corner and everything started to derail and get thrown off. And it wasn't even one of the tighter corners, it was more of the crescent moon corners. So that tells me that in the last couple of updates, which, to be frank and honest, they've had like 3 updates in like the last 2 days, so that's pretty impressive. Anyway, they've obviously fine-tuned the derailment physics and made it not so easy to derail, but also not so easy to not derail. Alright, so what I want to do is slow down a little bit, because I don't even know where we're going. Map. Alright, we'll go left, that's fine. Alright, so I'd rather keep it, let's try and see if we can push it to 50, and see if we're okay. Obviously, we're even not taking any jobs or anything, because, this is all about how fast can we actually go around the corner. Alright, so I think we're at like 20. 25, almost 30. Let's give it some more juice. Let's get our shovel ready because we'll need some coal here shortly. Let's just do it now. Okay. We're at 30. wish the frickin' thing was over here, kinda. Don't mind the tree that we're gonna, you know, undoubtedly run over and be fine. It'll be okay. Let's move out of the way, though. Alright, now we look at the map again. We want to go to the right. Yeah, that's already set up. Alright, so let's go. Alright, we're at 35. Let's give it some more juice. I don't want to pick up speed too fast because I don't know if that plays in part to about how fast we can actually go on corners. If we're going too fast, or picking up speed too fast into a corner, that might play a part in the derailment. In fact, I'd be surprised if it didn't. Let's increase speed. We're at 40 kph. Everything's doing fine. Let's take a look at the cars. We can get up on top, I'm sure. There we go. Alright. So, we've increased the speed. It would be nice if we had like a little thing that would show us the speed that we're going when we're standing on top of the cars. Yeah. It looks like we're alright. Let's go check the speed again. .45 kph. Here comes one of those crescent corners. We're gonna find out now. 48. 49. I don't hear the screech yet, so we're probably okay. It's gonna be 50 soon. I've got the water pump tweaked just enough to let water in so that we don't run out. 50. Alright, 50 is good on those crescent moons. The crescent moon turns. On the 90-degree angle turns, I wouldn't recommend 50. But that's going to be in another episode, more than likely. Let's see. Just over 50. Looks like we're doing good. Here comes another crescent moon turn. I wonder if it matters how fast we're going into the turn as well. If that plays a key role. Alright, here we go. How fast are we going? 50. Oh, just over 50. Looks like we're good. It doesn't sound too bad. Alright. We're about 55. Let's get some more coal. Should be coming up on the beginning of the map, honestly, where we started. Yeah, we're coming up on the starting area and the steel mill. Alright, so this is uphill largely, so we might have to actually pick up some speed to get up this hill. That's why we're slowing down and not gaining as much speed. It's starting to go uphill. The grade is starting to get steep. Let's give it a little more juice. $55. Looks like 56. Alright, we're doing good. 58. But we're not on a turn, we're just kind of on it's mostly a straightaway. It's like a straightaway made of slight turns. What about now? This is a corner coming up, might be a little different. Alright, so we're almost at 60, just under 60. We're gonna find out. Just under 60. Sounds all right. All right, so 60. 60 is a safe bet. Yeah, we're pretty much at 60. We're a hair breadth from 60. This is that corner that goes downhill that we derailed on in the very, I don't know if it was the first episode, it might have been the second episode. It was the first haul that we tried. It was our first attempt. We haven't been back in this area for a while. We've been kind of at the four corners and kind of left the middle alone. It's this right here that derailed us too, coming downhill too fast. But that was before all the updates and everything, so we'll see. I also do like how the tracks are now generated in real time. That is pretty cool. Alright, yeah, we're starting to slow down. You hear it? I think that has less to do with the fact that we almost ran out of coal, too. Yeah, because I can still hear it slowing down. And we've got plenty of water. We're coming up on the steel mill. Okay, well, as far as I know, and I don't know how far that is, but we should get through here pretty quickly, and if all the switches are thrown in the right direction, we'll be able to go around, or we'll be able to go straight through to the next area. Looks like everything's good. So we're gonna go right through the yard. Let's increase the speed a little bit. The two switches coming up are the ones I need to see. The one's thrown the right way. It's the one up there I need to see now. Here we go. Picking up speed, almost to 60 again. 55. Let's increase the speed. That goes out to the farm. This one we don't have to worry about because there's no way for us to go. That was the back there. Okay, so this is just the other end of it. Alright. Come on. Kick in the speed. This is all uphill, if I'm not mistaken. We're losing speed and the throttle's almost all the way in. Throttle's all the way in. What if we could close the firebox? Will that help at all? Looks like the track that we derailed on. No, it's not. It was further up there. Right. We need to get the speed increased again. Sure, maybe we need to release some steam. I think it's just because we're going uphill. looks like it might flatten out a little bit. We're gonna be losing power. Alright, well, I'll be right back. Alright, folks, well, welcome back. Well, here's a moment of truth, because we're coming up on a tunnel, which means we're probably going to end up going downhill now. So, this is going to be a little more interesting. We're going to have to ride the brakes, because we're already starting to pick up speed. It would be a lot more smoky in here if the tunnel was really that that's closely encased around the train. The engineers would be passed out. Ooh, I thought we fell off. The engineers would be passed out from the exhaust in the tunnel. Just pointing that out. Back up to speed? No, not yet. You're certainly getting there though. 45. More uphill battles. Here will be a nice little test. We think we're going to stay on the track at this 90-degree turn. These are some old tracks. Somewhere. I don't even know where we are. Where did we end up? Oh, Forest South. Really? Interesting. Let's keep going. How fast are we going? 45. I'm gonna say let's kick it into gear and there we go. Now we're picking up speed again. We're going downhill. We know we can't go more than 60. Oh, it's over. It's over. We're off. Oh, we're under 60. Oof. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, well. Okay, so 60. You cannot go above 60 on these corners. That's just all there is to it. It's a done deal. If you go above 60 on these corners, downhill or level terrain, you're done. You're off the tracks. Destroyed. Over the ridge. Blown up. Alright, so now that we know that, so that means that the safe speed, minimum safe speed, would be 55 kilometers per hour. Uphill is a little different. You can go a little faster than that, obviously, because you're going uphill, but you better have some kind of good run up, because if you don't, you're going to end up struggling like we just did. Had we not been going that fast, we would have made it through here too, because it was already set up for us, wasn't it? Yep. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's get a screenshot. interesting. I will catch you guys in a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the last segment of today's episode with How Fast is Too Fast. And you'll notice that we're using a shunter this time with 2 boxcars, and you're wondering, why are you doing it this way? Well, because it seems to be that the shunter is more unstable than the boxcars, so we're going to see how fast we can go. It's actually set in motion. We're going about 30 kph right now, so if the shunter doesn't make it through these switches, then we'll know that you can't go faster than 30 through the switches with the shunter. Looks like it did okay. And I think this view is better, honestly. What do you think? Alright, so now we're going about 40. I like how it's just like, oh yeah, you can just kind of stick to the train. Like, what is this? I mean, that's a pretty cool view. That's interesting, for sure. I mean, if they want to leave that in, I mean, that'd be great. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you serious? Look at this. Let's check this out, guys. This is pretty cool. I like this. We're probably going about 50 now. We're probably going to derail on the other side because we're going too fast. But I mean, hey. I mean, this looks pretty cool. It's a nice little glitch, but yeah. Remember, this is a work in progress. And I don't care because I love trains. This is, as ironic as this is probably going to be the end of us at this corner. I don't even know how fast we're going. I'd like to know before we die. Oh, okay, so now we're inside the boxcar. I wonder what happens if we wreck while we're inside. Like, look, no matter where I go, I keep, you know. I mean, this is interesting, to say the least. That was pretty interesting. Okay, so we're doing 40. About 40. Wonder if we can speed up. So I'm gonna say we're almost doing 50. I wonder, oh my goodness. Well, we're on the front of the train now. Now we're out over here somewhere. Train's gonna derail. And there's no way to stop it because we can't even get back on board. We're over 60, definitely. I mean, I know this is not an intended viewpoint, but given the situation, it is pretty interesting. Probably gonna die here too, or not die here, but you know what I meant. Probably gonna go off the rails. If the ground has anything to say about it. It's like we're hanging down on the ladder or something. This is not intended. It's kind of made a mess of the video, but at the same time, oh my gosh. Oh God. Okay. Well, all things aside, yeah, derail. Teleport to the last loco. Thank you. Alright, so, yeah, everything derailed. Wow, what a pity. Okay, so, does it tell us what we were at? It doesn't. I'm gonna guess we were at about 60 though. Probably over 60. maybe 70. So we'll just say that it's 60. You can't go over 60. We'll say the safe bet is how fast is too fast? Well, 60 is too fast on the corners. So we'll say that 58 is the safe distance, or the safe speed. Thank you very much for joining me in this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like and a comment. Hit the thumbs up button and the red subscribe button if you've not done so already. Be kind, and as I say in video stores, be kind, rewind. Well, be kind and share the videos out. Friends, family, social media, all that good stuff. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.